The time has come. Oh, it is time. Farm Sim News time. Today we got some new mods returning from EY Modding. New mods returning? I said what I said. We got a couple new bed options from the Roughneck Crew. And BB Mods has our first confirmed beds that work with the MB Trucks pack. If you like staying updated with all the latest news of Farming Simulator, make sure you subscribe. Let's check it all out. Skipping our top stories and going straight into modder news. Today we start with EY Modding, whose John Deere 4320 has been submitted for testing on all platforms. This is a returning mod for Farm Sim 22, featuring base price of $35,000, power between 102 and 130 horsepower, with top speed of 32 kilometers per hour. I don't know how many miles per hour that is. Not off the top of my head anyway. It does have quite a few configurations, including motors, wheels, canopy and cabs, front weights, front loader attachment as well, front fenders, exhaust, narrow front end option, and of course license plates. The mod will be for all platforms, so keep an eye out for it. Additionally, EY Modding's also submitted their John Deere 148 and 158 front loaders. Support for these is already out for a handful of mods, and it'll be great to see them finally releasing. Next up, the Roughneck Crew show off a couple new beds coming on their Lizard Ram. The first one we get to see is the dually bed. We've also got a standard size bed in the back as well, so no worries through there, depending on which kind of wheels you go for. Roughneck Crew are currently working on what they call the complicated and boring stuff, like lighting and things like that, so they say not to expect any posts for a little while, at least for those, but it is nice to see some new screenshots. BB Mods is coming in hot with some official attachments for the Mercedes-Benz Unimog. He's been working on some stuff here. We get to see multiple different bed types with optional arms, back rack configurations, and color configurations. One of the ones that we're showing here is a flatbed, and the other one is a liquid container. I don't think I said that word right. Liquid container. There we go. So it looks like the beds will be available maybe in a shorter version, maybe a little bit of a longer version, because they will be working with the U1824 as well as the 527. 535. So that's pretty cool. It's also got colors matching, so that's always a good thing. And it also looks like the beds can be added or removed either with legs or with a loader. So that's kind of interesting as well. Now, of course, I don't follow every single person making mods for Farming Simulator, but I follow a lot of them, and currently BB Mods is the only one I've seen that's even posted a single thing about making some custom beds. So this is pretty cool. Next up, let's talk about Bcbuhler Farms. Now, on Monday, right in the middle of when I was preparing the news video, he released his weekend update video, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get a bunch of information on it, but now we've got some, and we're going to start with an update to the swather pack. You are able to manually set the height of the header to prevent it dragging on the ground. It still raises and lowers like normal, but this is just an additional feature. He does say that it's using mouse control, which means on consoles you will be using either like left, right, or both bumpers, as well as one of the sticks to go up and down or side to side, depending on how it's done in the game. Secondly, we have an update to the International CV series. This has got a new flatbed which attaches to the pump and tank on the fiber dash, I'm assuming. He didn't say that, but that's what it looks like. Also tweaks to provide stability with a change to the center mass, and a new heavy hauler engine, which has got more power and even more weight, lining up kind of where the Super Duty is, he says. So it should handle kind of similar, at least perform kind of similar. I'm not sure how much power it has. I couldn't really zoom in and see that in his video, but I'm guessing it's a lot because he made a big deal about it. And lastly, the bed pack. The bed pack is officially on his itch page, linked down below if you guys want to download it on PC. We got 6 beds in there right now. He does say that it needs a new pup frame to add in. It's mostly the same, however, as the Farming Simulator 22 version of this bed pack. We've got unrealistic versions in there so you can move more and faster, and we've got X2 and X3 attachments, so you will be able to kind of pick between different ones depending on what truck you've got. Currently, he's got everything working with the Volvo WIA truck that he's got out on ModHub. However, any semi truck that's got an X2 or X3 style attachment will work with these. Chris and Riley are back. They recently had a big update to their Fent pack. However, it's time we get some new stuff now. They say get ready for easy logging and pallet moving for all platforms, complete with your choice of standard length belts and unrealistic length belts. They say that they enjoy using loader tools, but those pallet and bells absolutely annoy them. So, problem solved. Best way to describe it, if you follow Mr. Silly P, you'll understand this. Think of these as a pack of big bag haulers. They were submitted for testing last weekend. Well, I say last week, it was like, 3 days ago. So Chris does say they'll be keeping us updated on his journey through the testing process, and with QA, they don't have any ideas or anything when we'll be able to see this, but it's happening. Very cool. We do have a couple mods that are similar, but not exact, but these look like they do it all. Quick teaser from Rooster Mods. We've got a set of John Deere running gear right here with what looks to be a forage wagon or something like that. Very, very neat. I don't know anything about this. We don't know what it is. Someone did guess in the comments chopper box, and Rooster Mods seemed to be very happy about that. So be kind of interested to see exactly what we're getting. Nonetheless, Rooster Mods kills it on everything they do, so I'm super excited to see even more coming from them. FSG Modding are bringing back one of their more popular mods for Farm Sim 22, the large pole barn. Now, back then, you could choose it in different styles to make it look like it was being built. However, with those stages, you had to delete what you had, place down a new one. Well, got something kind of neat coming up. In Farming Simulator 25, we'll have a version of the large pole barn that can be built, since constructibles, words here, are allowed in Farm Sim 25 and work. Well, they made one of them. Not a lot of modders are taking advantage of this. A couple have, and they've done it in some really neat ways. And it's super cool to see FSG Modding doing the same thing. So there you go. You can either buy it and use it exactly like you did in FS22, or you could buy a cheaper one and build it yourself. How cool is that? We also have another quick update from Ikas. They say that their new barn dominium is in progress. So we saw this last week and earlier this week with a couple shots from outside and kind of an empty interior. But now we've got some interior pics as well. Ikas does say it's still a work in progress, and he's looking for ideas to add to it. So if you want to get your opinions out there or let him know what you think, you can do that at his fan page, linked down below. Nonetheless, on the inside, I mean, it looks like a barn dominium. Looks pretty cool on the inside. I'm digging it. Next to last today, we got the Weekend Farmers with a mod that'll be PC only. Everything else we talked about today, assumably, is going to be crossplay, but this is a little bit different. So this is the first script from them, and they say that it's going into internal testing, so them and their team are working on it right now. It's called Animal Food Calculator. Now, we had an animal food calculator back in FS22, and that was from Big Food 2307, with this one being from Weekend Farmers. I don't know if that modder's part of Weekend Farmers or not. Just putting that out there. They say it has been completely reimagined from the previous version. With a script, the daily and annual food needs of all places, all animal pens on your map, are calculated and clearly displayed in the animal menu. The calculations are based on the animal species, ages, and feed rations at each stable. You've got automatic calculation of daily and annual food consumption, individual calculation per stall, which is like a placeable ID base, displayed directly in the animal menu next to the feeding capacity, sports for several stalls and standard animals, and multiplayer compatible. We will have first in-game screenshots coming soon, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And lastly, today we've got an update from OxygenDavid on his Whitcomb Park map. Says things are going well and the town area is nearly finished. The animal dealer and train station areas are in their latest additions, and they say it's surprising that even after using Blender for many years, Oxy is still learning new things. Therefore, he's upgraded multiple assets, increasing their appearance and quality in the town area. Creating many unique objects for the map does take up a huge amount of his time just in the town area itself, and the map is taking him months to finish and hundreds of hours to do so. The map is still planned to be released sometime next year, and he does say thank you for your patience and support. If you'd like to see anything else about this map or anything else we talked about today, links to everything can be found in the description. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when anything's going to be released except for Custom Modding's John Deere Baler, which is coming out on Friday. And if you like this video, you can check out the Farm Sim News playlist for all the latest news and top stories going on in the world of Farming Simulator. And there it is. That's everything I got for you for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Have a great Wednesday. We will see you later. Hey. Oh, great. And mods just released as I'm recording this video, because I know what I'm doing next.